I make my music basically for people in the system, in the prison system, and kids in college, because they got nothing but time to listen to it. So I want you to treat it just like that. I want it to be a actual course that you take it and that you can live with. Me personally, I'm hands-on with everything, you know, and I'm huge on how I want something to sound. Right? Scratch the record, if it's a good record or not. I want it to sound and feel a certain way. So things like going in and recording on 2-inch tape and running it back through analog. I did the majority of the record going back when the mixing was through analog. The same stuff for people who don't know what analog is. This is what Marvin Gaye, Luther Vandross, what they recorded on prior to Pro Tools. You know, so it's a little bit more difficult, but it gives you a warm sound. And this techniques is things I don't know, you know, so I go to Dre for that advice.
Now, I read that you started working on this album right when you were finishing Mad City.
Yeah.
And so it took you like
2 years.
2 years to do it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
How many songs did you actually do?
I probably did about 30 to 40 songs that we actually fought over in the studio, because a lot of them records was my favorite records. You know, sometimes it be like that. You may do something crazy and it just don't end up because it might not be as cohesive as you thought.
Some people feel like you're being too preachy.
Preachy.
How do you feel about the reception of the album?
I feel great about the reception of the album. I ain't catch the preachy thing because majority of the album is me talking about my faults, especially on records like You Ain't Got a Lie to Kick It, Black of the Berry. All these are therapeutic songs for me. But we all human, so you go find a fault anyway. That's just something I don't run from. I'm not scared of. I can't live in fear of that. You know, everybody have their opinions and whatnot. But I think every artist should always be responsible for how they go about marketing or putting their music or how they, you know, put their words together. Because this is something I didn't understand until I went out on these roads and talked to these kids. They take my music very seriously.
Do you read a lot? I always wonder, I'm like, because you seem like you're so full of knowledge and wisdom, like, where does it come from?
I mean, my encounter with people, I'm not scared to talk to people. I'm not scared to interact, whether it's a 5-year-old kid or an 80-year-old man. You know what I'm saying? Of course I read, but I put it to you like this. I'd rather be interacting with a person, you know, rather than gathering up information, you know, from somewhere else. Speaking to a person with wisdom that been here before me.